Okay, yes, I see it. This one is a bit dark. Although, what I felt, what actually made it dark was not so much the fact that it looks kind of violent, which I admit. And trust me, it is not something I want to put out there. Not the violent part, but there's a lot of pain in there, frustration. And the main thing I see is this constant repression of the ability to express yourself. So if this is you, first of all, I want you to know I see you. I'm literally feeling you. And I don't know, it feels a little bit weird because I don't want to be this. What I do here is I don't know, I display whatever it is I'm feeling in a drawing, and I try to transform that, give it a meaning, adding a tarot reading to it, and trying to make it into something that could eventually guide somebody in their own journey. So, but I am honestly feeling this pretty big amount of pain, and like there's something that you're carrying on your own. I don't know if it is like you should, or you just think that you should, but not necessarily. And I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't want to be disrespectful to anyone. I really am feeling a lot of sadness. I just hope you can find something in here that can actually help you, and that is not going to be well, it's never meant to be triggering or unsensitive in any way. If anything, quite the opposite. I want you to know you're not alone, even if you think you are. I know this image speaks a lot about loneliness and even a feeling of abandonment. I see that ability to express yourself being bound. Maybe there's a feeling that your environment doesn't get you, and that you need to hold back either what you think, what you feel, what you have to say, or even as far as who you are. And no, that should not be like that. Okay? We're gonna go into the cards and see what wants to come through about this thing that you're feeling here. All right. So I hope this helps, and you're able to find some guide in this. But anyway, let's just go ahead. I actually already have the judgment card showing up in here. So, welcome. This is me, and this is Hepri Tarot. right. So the Judgment card is about an awakening, transcendence, transformation, but in a pretty big scale. And then if the Death card is like the regular kind of transformation, which is connected to the Scorpio sign, Zodiac sign, this is actually connected to the planet Pluto. So even marking here, if you can see it, which is the modern ruler of Scorpio. This is an energy of complete, how can I call it? Review of everything that is wrong and should not be like that. What Pluto does as a planet is show you everything that is rotten and that needs to go in order for you to be liberated, to be lightened up and awaken. So it looks like this chain, repression, binding, whatever it is, needs to go. All right. Let me see. Give me. I think I can fit 2 more cards in here. Okay, Queen of Swords, which is kind of the sharpest speaker in the tarot. Blunt, even. 3 of Cups. You need to be sincere about whatever this is, whatever you're holding back. You need to speak up. You need to allow yourself to be heard and be truthful about it. This version of the Queen of Swords is actually a lot more gentle, even with the fairy wings here. It's a lot more gentle than she normally is, because she normally can be kind of like a samurai striking kind of expression. So she's still sincere and straightforward. But in this version, I'm getting a little more of a, if truthful, not necessarily aggressive or blunt, which is a way that we can actually express that kind of thing when we're in this energy. It's something that is, it's bottled up, and when it gets a chance to be released, it comes out as an explosion. So I'm not going to tell you how you should express yourself, but the message I get here is not to soften things up, but also not to harden them more than they actually need to be, Also, there's a very clear message here of finding support on a group, a community of some sort. So this may be your group of friends or co-workers. I don't get co-workers, more like a group of friends, or even kind of like group therapy, if that is the scenario that would be applicable to you. Okay, if what we're talking about here, which could be, is some sort of a trauma. And why am I saying trauma? Because this looks like it has been going on for a while. It's something that has been repressed for a while, okay? Then we have the Four of Swords, which is about rest, about meditation, going within, maybe even taking a look on your dreams and what is going on in there. Let me go forward. 10 of Wands. Yes, this is about letting go of that heaviness, letting go of those things that are just keeping us down. We have another 3 here. Another sense of community, another sense of group effort, group support. group guidance specifically. The Three of Pentacles is a lot about guidance. The Ace of Pentacles, a lot of grounding energy. So maybe this, see how, okay, yeah. We have here Mercury in Cancer for the Three of Cups, which is about expression. You need to speak up, and not just in a compassionate way with Cancer, but in a compassionate group. So maybe this actually is about kind of like group therapy, group support, or a support group. Have Capricorn twice here, and Saturn, which is about practicality, is about wisdom. Saturn specifically is the energy of the old wise. I get like grandma or grandpa. This is the old wise person that will be truthful. It's gonna guide you and let you know without sweetening things up, without sugarcoating. That's the expression I was looking for. It's just gonna tell you the things the way they are for your own good, actually. Saturn gets a bad rep, but it is actually it can be a very supportive energy, but it doesn't show support the way Cancer does, which is, it nurtures and it hugs and it protects. It's a warm, embracing energy. Saturn is just blunt truth, but with a good intention, actually. It presents you harsh realities with the intention of actually prevent further pain so that you don't make the same mistakes again. And it also doesn't give you, the reason it doesn't sugarcoat things is because it doesn't want to give you an unrealistic perspective. It can be cold sometimes because of this, and distant, but it's not because of, it's not with a bad intention. If anything, it's quite the opposite. And there's a lot of, we also have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo here. So we have all earthly energies here in this card. You are being asked to rise above your group, look for what it is for you, and grab it so you can show it to others. See how this hand has eyes in here? That means clarity to see, the ability to see with clarity. Get one more card. The Tower. Yeah. That's what needs to break. This binding, this repression needs to break. Now, let me show you. We have the Tower card is ruled by Mars. And which makes me look back into this Mars and Capricorn energy. So you are called to take action, to speak up about this. I mean, go forward and speak up about whatever it is that you're repressing here, but do it in a patient and grounded way with the Capricorn energy here. Be responsible about it. That's the main thing. It's not about exploding like the Mars energy here, breaking everything. I know it looks, for what I get from this image, it looks like you're holding a lot, you're carrying a lot, and the second you feel like putting it out in the open, like it might explode like this. But this is not a prediction, this card right now. This is a warning. Why? Because you're actually being shown that you can have both emotional and grounding support of a community, but you might break that if you just explode. So instead of just blowing up, blow the steam little by little. There is hope, very much. coming to you. See how this Four of Swords is actually very peaceful, holding those two swords. You're being called to wake up, to reveal. It looks like it's something, I mean, with the Pluto energy here, it might be something that you're carrying that is not pretty, and that's why the expression is like that. When I was drawing, I was feeling this really, really heavy, absolutely not a pleasant energy. I'm sorry, I spaced out there. Yes, really not a pleasant energy at all. So you are going to be heard, and I'm guessing the right group is actually waiting for you. You can just express it, but put it out there. Be sincere about it, but you don't need to explode like that. Although this is, if this is true, I mean, if what you're feeling feels like this, say it so. Don't push it so. You know what I mean? You don't need to burn the town. You don't need to burn your bridges. You don't need to burn the ships. Just say it. Say, this is what I'm going through. And it is going to be very liberating, which is one of the meanings of the Tower that a lot of people don't talk about. And the Tower as well gets a really bad rep. But the Tower can also represent liberation after being constrained, being held into something for way too long, which is kind of what I'm feeling here. This is about liberation. I'm going to get one more card as an advice. Please give me an advice with this collective for whatever it is that they're feeling. Okay. Okay, more than one card. There we go. Let's just go with it. Have Mercury again. Okay. You're being advised to really, really go look for a support group. Again, this Mercury meaning communication, meaning expression, this Mercury energy, and Sagittarius, which actually we have right now this placement going on, this transit going on right now. Mercury is right now, it just came out of retrograde, which means it is right now the right time to start talking about these things and making sure that they don't come out the wrong way. Let me remove that. Something may be trying to block. This is actually about your ability to speak, to express yourself being blocked. And I didn't even realize that I was blocking the image when I put the cards there. So this is definitely about getting liberated from all of that. We have Mars and Pluto here, which are the rulers of Scorpio, which hasn't really shown up yet. But those are the two planets that rule over Scorpio, which is about the most intimate, secret, mysterious, sometimes dark, very, very deep personal stuff that we don't share with everyone, which is why I'm getting a huge energy of finding an actual support group, because you're going to be showing something that is, it looks like it's very intimate and very personal, and there is going to be a right support group out there, but you need to go out and look for it. And one of the other things I wanted to point out is when I place the card, the Sagittarius arrow is actually pointing to this card over here, which is, again, the nurturing, emotional, understanding, empathic, and compassionate kind of support group. All right. Then we have the Page of Swords, which is, again, expressing yourself. A lot of her energy here. Don't be defensive. Maybe what I was just saying is making you feel a little pushed or pressured into finding the group, but that is something that you need to do whenever you're ready. So this is an online video tarot reading, so it might be reaching a lot of people. Some of you may be feeling the rush to go and do it, and some of you may be feeling a little hesitant to start speaking about this, but please don't feel pressured. This is something that you should do whenever you're ready to do it, okay? What this message is saying is find your group, but do it whenever you feel actually ready, whenever you feel called to do it, okay? Then we have the Page of Pentacles in this case. Yeah, take your time. Take your time, no rush. If you're feeling pressured, take your time. Whenever you find that sign, whenever you see that sign showing up to you, showing the way, that's when you will know, okay, it is time to go ahead and do it. I guess the main thing about this message right now is this needs to get out. This needs to be expressed. This is not something that you're supposed to be carrying for the rest of your life. So if it is not the moment right now, take your time. Don't worry. Take your time, but be open to the idea, because at some point, this liberation is waiting for you, okay? This is not a bad tower. This is a liberating tower. And the last card, Justice card. It is fair. It is more than fair for you to finally get liberated and express that. See how even this, her sword is all wavy? That means it's not rigid. It means it can sort through things, and it can adapt. This is a very airy and very watery kind of a version of a blade. It imitates all the other. One of the things that I keep saying that the earth does not share with all the other three elements is that the other three elements have movement. Water, air, and fire are moving energies. They can all be represented with wavy lines. Not earth. Earth is rigid and fixed. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not judging. But this energy is about being fair, being adaptable, having a flexibility. So it is fair. It is time. All right. 2222, as I said that, whenever you're ready. Okay. My heart goes out to you. You are not alone. The right group for you is out there. Okay. Thank you very much for your time. Best of luck. See you soon. I was just picking up the cards and I forgot that I forgot to mention the deck that I used, which is the Tarot of the Zodiac by Cecilia Lattari and Anna Chávez. So just to let you guys know, all right? This is a beautiful deck. One day I will actually get to doing the reviews of the decks. I have a lot that I love, absolute love. I think it's one of the most beautiful arts. But anyway, there it is. Tarot of the Zodiac, or Zodiac Tarot, I believe it's in English. I don't know. You'll see the image displaying here. By Cecilia Lattari and Anna Chávez and the Libretto editorial, I guess. Anyway, that's it. Again, big hugs for you. Thank you for your time, and see you soon.